Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is one of the greatest games I've ever played. It stands as an emblem of ambition in an industry dominated by stagnant games. While many AAA games strive for the spectacle or cinematic polish, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 dares to venture down a path of authenticity. With its historical detail, realism, and cornerstones of gameplay and narrative, it respects the gamer and respects the challenges the title brings you. It challenges the tropes long defined by the AAA production, from its meticulously detailed, recreated medieval world to its unforgiving combat and its layered storytelling. There is a treasure trove of reasons why modern AAA studios might look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 when they're developing their next titles. I've admired so many titles that do more than simply entertain the gamer. They immerse the player in a world that feels tangible and lived in. Look at Halo, Arma Reforger, Uncharted 4. All these games suck me in due to their depth of realism, whether that be from the environment or the characters themselves. But in my view, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 offers a unique case study on the balancing of historical detail and the need for engaging the player. And I'm hoping just to highlight a few of those lessons that I learned from playing this game that I hope gets spread on across the gaming industry as a whole. So let's begin our journey into the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and uncover the lessons it has to offer. The most striking quality about Kingdom Come is its unwavering commitment to historical authenticity. Whether you're riding your horse through the open landscapes, stopping at the pub, or fighting in the arena, the game's setting is a meticulously rendered medieval Europe. And it does more than serve as a backdrop. It forms the foundation about which the gameplay, narrative, and character interactions are built. There's no empty towns or useless enemies or massive towers you have to climb. It's more akin to the Elden Ring map or the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. It's teeming with tangible life instead of the typical AAA rabble. I never feel like the game is wasting my time, even in those slower moments where it's just me and my horse riding through the open landscape. And I believe this is why so many people love playing the game. The architecture, the openness, the custom areas. It stands a testament to the power of research. Consulting with scholars, consulting with experts, making sure that the land looks realistic and it's not some new generic fantasy Skyrim ripoff. It's raised the bar to what I expect open worlds to be. And all of this balances perfectly with the gameplay. So let's dive right into combat. This is the most critical part of the game. So many people are arguing whether the game is hard enough, whether the game is fair enough. But I believe the combat is absolutely perfect. Hey everyone, I just wanted to cut in here and say that 98% of you aren't subscribed, and I want to keep making these top 10 out of 10 videos, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. It's a combat system that is challenging, but feels memorable. The utter brutality of swinging your sword at someone, watching them scream, or shooting a crossbow at them and watching the bolt get lodged into their shoulder. Every sword swing, every parry, it's a tactical decision. You have to learn the timing, you have to learn the strategy, and that's how you win. You're going to die a lot. It's a risk and reward based system. And I admit, not every player is going to appreciate this. But if you give it a chance and really dive into it, you're going to come to know this combat system and you're going to love it. So many AAA games today is just press a button, swing your sword, swing your axe, aim, shoot your gun, and that's it. And I love cover-based shooters. I mentioned Uncharted 4 earlier. But Naughty Dog has perfected the third-person based cover shooters, while all these other games have not. It makes it boring to play. Boot up any Ubisoft game, especially the recent Assassin's Creeds, and tell me that it's more engaging. It's not. The scope of the battles is immense. I couldn't believe what they managed to pull off. And I won't dive into spoilers here, but just know, as you move into the second and third act of this game, you're going to experience the greatest medieval battle I've ever seen in gaming. But let's move away from the big moments. Let's dive into the smaller ones. The best thing about this game are the characters in this world. From Henry, your main character, to the best girl, Catherine. The game is chock full of these memorable moments with these seemingly random people. And some storylines carry over from the first game, like side characters that you met, and other characters are brand new to this game, but they weave it in all naturally. I don't feel like I had to play the first game to get an understanding of what was going on. One of my favorite moments in the game so far was meeting this old lady. Now, I don't want to speculate on who she is, but it feels ripped straight out of Red Dead Redemption Stranger Missions. She's mysterious and eerie, and I got on my horse and I was out of there within 2 seconds flat of meeting her. Some of these quest lines, especially one involving Catherine, made me feel so creepy. There's a stalker that is following her, and it makes me think, if that exists now, why wouldn't it have existed then? It makes perfect sense, and honestly, it's 10 times scarier. Who was she even going to go to? I was so happy Henry was around to take care of it. And I believe that's why the writing for this game hits so hard. It's subtle. It maintains its authenticity throughout the experience. I care about these characters. I care about the story. Is it the greatest thing in the universe? No. Have I played better story games? Of course I have. But it beats a good chunk of the AAA games I play nowadays. I don't want to dogpile on this game anymore, but let's take a look at Dragon Age. The newest game, its characters are not it. The story was boring, and I was shocked. When they killed off fan-favorite characters, I just didn't care. But the player agency I felt in Kingdom Come mattered to me. Your choices mattered. It wasn't a sense of a branching storyline, but it felt like every decision I made mattered. It was going to affect the outcome of the game and the lives of the people in the game. So when you have a game that has an amazing combat loop paired with amazing characters, I just fall in love with it time and time again. I wanted to rush home from work and always be playing this game. And that agency is what I feel like is lacking throughout these other games. I couldn't tell you the name of the last 3 or 4 Assassin's Creed characters. I couldn't tell you the name of any of the characters in the Saints Row reboot, but I can tell you the name of this great hero that rose up and did the best he can.
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry, he gets the job done the best he can. Oh, oh, oh. Watch out, here we go. Henry, let's drink to Henry, he gets the job done the best he can.
And that's why this game is such a bold statement. In an industry dominated by formulaic approaches, this game breaks that mold. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 gets a 10 out of 10. It is one of the greatest games I've ever had the pleasure of playing. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed your meal.